All right, so under BlueJ, we've got a new project. Again, don't forget, we're going to create a new project every single time we do one of these exercises. This one, I'm just showing you how to do some sample input. We get a new class, also called SampleInput. Click on OK. Double click in here. So the first thing that I need, if I'm going to be getting input from the user.
What am I close?
Okay. First thing I need to do if I'm getting input from the user is I need an import statement, because the scanner class, which is what we're using for input, is not part of the Java language. Import statement looks like import space Java dot util dot scanner with a capital S. Okay, Java is case sensitive, so it means you do need capitals where I say to use capitals, and not if I say not to. So scanner is the class we're going to use. Then so this has to go before our class statement. Inside the class, typically if I'm going to be using it in multiple methods, I want to set this up as a global thing. So I am going to say scanner, and I'm going to call it input. So this says it's a type. The class that I'm taking this from is scanner. The name I'm giving this particular object that I'm creating from the scanner class is called input. I say equals new scanner system.in, which means it's an input device. Okay, if you put that in your class, then I can use this anywhere I want. Now, in the method that where I actually need it, I can go in and I can say, let's say I'm going to, in this particular case, I'm just going to use the X that I've got already. Actually, let me call this invar. So this is my input variable. And here, when I get input, I need to put it into an object or a variable of some sort. So in this particular case, I'm putting it in the variable invar, and I'm going to say equals get.input, and then because input is our object. Sorry, this is wrong. It's input, the name of the object, dot next int, int capital I. Okay, next int is the method that I use to do it, and because it's a method, I need the open and close round brackets. There's no parameters with this. Okay, okay, it'll come back. All right, is it back? There we go. Okay. And then now, before I do this, however, it's also important, if I'm getting input, I need to tell the user what is it you're giving me. That's important for two reasons. First of all, so that the user knows what I'm asking for, and second of all, because if I don't, that little screen that comes up with your output, that doesn't come up. So your program just sits there waiting for you to do input, but it doesn't give you anywhere to do the input. So before I have that line, I need a system.out.println bracket, please enter an integer. In this case, it's pretty generic. And then I'm going to say get it, and then I can print it out if I want, system.out.println bracket, the number you entered was space plus in var, bracket, semicolon. Okay, and with any kind of luck.
We don't need the plus and quote after the in var in this case.
Sorry?
The second plus and the second quote after in var.
I don't, because I don't need to put anything after it. Whoops. Okay, and I just get rid of that.
But you just erased that.
Yeah. I can't return, just return a 0. Let's try that again. Okay, no syntax errors, right click, new sample output. Comes up, please enter an integer, 24. Number you entered was 24. Okay? So, that's all you need to know to get user input.